Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start with tonight's show. Alright, so Gary Neville, come as whether they ask him say who go win the league next season. Now, Gary Neville can explain say the people he expect say they go win the 2025-2026 EPL season is gonna be Arsenal. Say now what he talk last season. Last season in the 2024-2025, he said that Arsenal go win them. Arsenal no can win them. Now in the talk say Arsenal now go win this one this time around. And I watched the video where Gary Neville predicts the 2025-2026 Premier League winners. I've got to go with Arsenal again. I've got to double down. So now I see all these things. Well, now what myself I expect, I hope. I don't say nobody easy. Forget all the positivity over the card. Say yes, we expect Arsenal to win the league. Clinical, but I cannot lie for you. You know, go day easy. Gary Neville they talk say in the place because Arsenal don't get the striker now, so it will be somewhat easy for them to achieve their goal because second, and you don't add that extra firepower. So all things being equal, you will try to win something, but Moku just watch that one. Your own prediction, even though some other people are saying Moku no mind that guy. You say the reason we can predict on this one they support Arsenal because you know what made Liverpool they ahead of Manchester United because when you check the tally for Liverpool for the Premier League, it be like say them with Man U they equal. So you know what make them give Manchester United gap, but regardless, we will see how next season will go. Now, away from that, so even Rio Ferdinand, when they talk about the new signings we them bring, when they talk about their first 6 games we then say go play, and where him feel say Manchester United go finish at the end of the season. Now, he say their first 6 games is going to be like you know go dey easy, you get. Now, when I come say, what will be the first 6 games say Manchester United won't play? Make I even go check. I cannot say their first game now us, our first game now them. So an impressive preseason tour of America. So United beat West Ham, Bournemouth, draw Everton 2-2. I also watched that one. Now, Ferdinand can't worry. Say United could struggle given who they face in the opening 6 top flight matches. After they welcome Arsenal to Old Trafford, then they will go Fulham away. Burnley at home. Then later, they'll come travel to Manchester City. Then they go host Chelsea. Before they will come play Brentford. So now a friend and you talk say all these things will really affect Manchester United in the way they will handle their business. If they don't do well for these first 6 games, the remaining season will be shit packer season, like they don't go play well. But if they do well, start well, then the season will go a long way. And this same analogy applies to us now. The first 6 games we will get nasty men. If you do well for that first 6, you go help us build our momentum. Imagine playing the likes of Liverpool and beating Liverpool. Play Man City beat them. You get play Man you knock. Morale go full everywhere. And I go there pumped up. Say anybody, they carry them call anybody. I can't really wait. But if we can't go to collect, because everybody said don't strengthen. If we can't go to collect, now there I go bad. Coupled with the negativity from the Arsenal fans, everywhere go choke. You get so that my prayer say, what we really do. And I'm Ferdinand saying they expecting Man U go finish in the top 8. Well, that one self they get me. I don't see they don't be big team now. You get they be pretenders. Now, David Ornstein, for what they hear now, they say VfB Stuttgart they pursue deal to sign Fabio Vieira from Arsenal. So they're interested in signing Fabio Vieira, and 25-year-old attacking midfielder. Them want a permanent deal. Them not get business with maybe to buy the guy on loan. No, they want to sign him permanently. Yes, and they don't make their intentions known to Arsenal. No agreement for now, but talks are ongoing. Talks they continue. Yes, even the London Evening Standard carry the same story. Say everywhere they good. Yes, I know say not be only we VfB Stuttgart they pursue the guy. But to get interest, some other people get interest, but not Stuttgart. The people will say their own interest level, they very solid, they strong. Yeah, so we'll just watch and monitor proceedings anywhere way they go. I will let you know because this is an outlet where we want to use generate money. Look at Chelsea now, just said let's go Chuku. They sell Amando Bruja, need to be that name. So they are selling people, recouping funds. So we need to recoup some funds. Look at Chelsea now, all these funds just they over FFP and PSR compliance. Plus how much they collect for the Club World Cup, player sales, Papa. That's why they can say they want to buy Garnacho and they want to buy Javi Simeon, even though they don't bring Joreleto. And they might even talk say they want to bring more. Money day. You get so now the level be that, but notwithstanding, we need to be like them and collect more money. Now, away from that. Now we call it say Arsenal rejected £24 million offer from a Europa League club. Who be the club? I don't really know. So London, Football London put out this report and they are giving attribution to Foot Mercato, who is claiming that the deal would have seen the player initially join on loan with a 24 million option to make the move permanent. Say based on saying a loan with an option to buy, that's why Arsenal reject and say no. If you are coming for Kiwior, at least come with a permanent proposal and we will listen to what you have to say, because Kiwior is not officially on the market, but he's unofficially in the market at the same time. So, but you need to be up or we say go twist Arsenal face, they will turn their eyes and say, this is Guinea. So now what will turn their attention, capture their attention, then they'll be fine. If not, they are like I was watching Fabrizio Romano say, I think I really like this Kiwior. Like if you say the guy in a top professional, even though they play regularly, you know really they complain, and anytime when you draft them in, say Baba can't deputize 100, they will give you 100, body, heart and soul. Will give you everything what you require. That's why I think I really likes him and appreciates him. Now, I couldn't watch Alan Shearer talking about Benjamin Sesko. He gets now Shearer talk many things. I like him a lot. I know he's very young, he's only 21 years of age and he's got a lot of learning to do, but without doubt, there's a top class footballer in there. I think it's only a matter of time before he's playing, maybe even in the Premier League. Alan Shearer, I think it's a matter of who can afford him. There is no doubt that this football club has a history of making an absolute fortune on transfers, and this guy could be the next one to come to the Premier League, either full left or right, which is great to see. The work rates, the work off the ball, it's got all of them things, and it's got very good technique, good balance, and I don't think there's a doubt in my mind that he would look very comfortable in the Premier League. I read everything, now positive, glowing tributes. Positive. But when it comes to Arsenal player, where Arsenal buy, now they're going to hear, what if they guarantee saying go play well for the EPA? What if they guarantee saying go replicate in form? Why they know they use that type of rhetoric on Benjamin Sesko, on Hugo Ekitike? Why is that rhetoric only for Gyökeres? Gyökeres, now everybody go wonder whether I go blend like a blender, whether I go acclimatize, whether I go here, give him some time. But others say they are quiet. Why the double standard? Tell me they come from. Because of say you will be Alan Shearer, you are a Newcastle great, and Newcastle are pushing to sign a Benjamin Sesko. Now you are all like everything positive. So Sesko not get anything negative. That is where I'm coming from. The way they talk about Arsenal players or Arsenal potential players compared to other people potential players or players they bought. Shebina Man City buy Pidgin Rangers, who they say is the best defense midfielder in the Serie A. Did you hear anybody say whether I go acclimatize to the Premier League? Did you hear anybody say that? Nobody. Imagine saying that Arsenal buy Pidgin Rangers from, I think they say similar to Inter Milan. Now then buy him. You go see ESPN do podcasts. They go they analyze how good will Pidgin Rangers be for Arsenal. Just like they are doing to Gyökeres. Everybody now don't get mouths to talk about Gyökeres. Everybody don't get mouths, but you don't apply the same standard to other people's players, which is quite unfortunate. Why people love to hate Arsenal, I can't understand it. Or love to push us down or wish we are down. I don't really know. Arsenal big, as everybody loves to talk about us. Arsenal big. But away from that, now we're going to look this player, Rio Ngumoha. You get this guy in Liverpool, I think under 16 or 17. The guy they play very well. Everybody talk about him. John Terry said they talk about. I said the boy is and will be a top player. It's no surprise. Okay, the guy at 16. That at just 16 in his first preseason, he started to show why. The guy to score goals for preseason and slot say he go register him for like the first 11 for this season. Like, not saying go enter first 11, but first team. Let me put it like that. First team. Now, when I read this story, I can't say make I reason one thing to now. Now notice say for academy, players will get Nigerian heritage. They did very, very good. Sure that you notice. Players will get Nigerian heritage. Compare with their mate. I know that because of African blood or maybe African strength, but they did good. See this Ngumoha, the Nigerian heritage. You get Nigerian blood. One of the parents are Nigerian. Yes, just born in London there. Look at Bukayo Saka. Look at the one even the one younger brother. Like they're plenty like that. Once you just see them like that, so I don't know whether they notice all these things. Get see most of all these boys say they better. If you check them, you go see they get one African roots. He may not be Nigerian, but they get one African roots. So I say we can let you know because I dey observe all these things well. Yes. Now, away from that. All right, so Eddie Howe when they talk about this Newcastle player Alexander Isak, but now Eddie Howe don't change in tone because before in tune now like a man that was confused, he didn't really know what was going on, but now Baba don't the para now, don't the vex, which means internally they go on the para for Alexander Isak say, what do you do no make sense? You make us go to tell everybody say you dey injured, whereas now resource that training center you dey. Even if you want leave, if you can't come to train with us, say stop you from leaving. Like you disgraced us, not this time because look at the body language. Baba say no player can expect to act poorly and train with the group as normal, as if say nothing happened. Eddie Howe speaking about Alexander Isak, you have to earn the right to train with us. We are Newcastle United. We will make sure that any player does that to earn the right to train with the group. No player can expect to act poorly and train with the group as normal. Now, another story we'll come to hear. Now, the fact say, Eddie Howe don't tell all the people waiting for preseason, we follow them the train, you give them a day off, so make them just go relax for house. Now, only Isak dey for their training center, according to Sky Sports. Now, because they say Alexander Isak was spotted arriving at Newcastle's training ground this morning. 25-year-old striker who has recently been linked to the move to Liverpool missed the Magpies preseason tour of Asia. The report claims Isak is the only player at Dashley Park. Eddie Howe gave the rest of the squad a day off, having only touched down on home soil on Monday morning. Now, I wouldn't miss about the talk. Remember that time? I would say they talk about Eucharist with that time. We get say sometimes I was even thinking maybe Eucharist don't give Isak the pass for some people. Most will then go replicate what Eucharist do and fight for his future. But Baba cave, normal. He come back, but they are not happy with him. You get. You first they hide. So okay, you see their injury. They train indoors. Nobody say go they train for public. Media go see you. They go video you, come post them. Your coach go to talk one thing for the press conference, and media will talk another thing. It's very embarrassing. It don't really make any sense. But at the end of the day, Shea Newcastle will close the eyes, say you are not going anywhere, or they will later say, okay, I Liverpool, I bring another bid. We don't really know. We could watch and see how this particular movie will unfold before our eyes at the end of the day. All right, away from that. So Gabriel Agbonlahor, how they insist say Manchester United defense no dey good enough to even reach the top 6 where referring and they say they go finish for top 8. Say no even see them for top 6 at all. I'm not gonna lie, Man U, yes, they recruited very well in the attacking side of things, but defensively, they don't still get good defense. You know, Man U they make me I see Man U like see Baka now. Baka get very good attack, very good midfield, but their defense na shit. Baka, if you get good attack, you go score Baka. Highest way go happen, you say score me, I score you, score me, I score you. They will come outscore you. But say you no go score, na lie. You get. But we, now we say we don't get firepower. We go be like Arsenal of the old. Where we say they just score you one goal. Oh Lord, it's done. They don't finish. One, just score you one, they lock everywhere. That's why that song, 1-0 to the Arsenal, 1-0. Well, that's how do we say score you one. But I don't finish. You get. So what I will bring back that Arsenal those days. But I don't want to see that. I want to see free-flowing football. I want to see excitement. People are paying money to come to the Emirates Stadium to have fun, to enjoy, and go home with 3 points. That's why the Emirates Stadium is what it is today. So we'll just watch and see how that ourselves will unfold. Yes. Now we're going to see this quote from Arsene Wenger by ESPN UK. So they say Arsene Wenger once said, "You build a player like you build a house. The basement of the player is the technique. You get that between the 7 to 14 years of age. If you have no technical skill by 14, you can forget it." That one alone, I pick from everything we talk. Say, if you look, that's why they pursue many players from the academy, because all these things have been put in place. Say, between so age and so age, you're supposed to get some type of attributes, some type of skills, some types of personality, so that they will know the place where they will fix you. When your papa bring you from academy, they never know what you go do with that. So then at defense, then at midfield, but then at attack, even though everybody want to play, they're picking the attack. You get. But now when they grow up, the attributes where they your body, now they go decide where you go end up at the end of the day. That is why a certain Mikel Arteta can look at my Skelly and say, "You are not built to play solely in the midfield. I want you to play the fullback, and you will invert into the midfield for me." Oh yeah. So about change your career. If say they never change that career until today, do you think Manchester Skelly will not break into our midfield? It will still be like it on and off. But that switch, that tweak, what they do for a career, you see now is a regular. First in football. At what age? You don't see it. So that's why with that statement when they bring, I don't understand how they train all those Metasaka, they train people for the academy. Now you know NDL, you get the first flaw is the physical aspect. That one they decide on between the ages of 14 to 17, where you will see when they will ask question like, will they be quick enough? Will they be strong enough? Before contact the second flaw to build them. That is a tactical aspect. Do this or does this player understand the game? That's why people go talk, say, when you see Max Doman, he understands the game. He can dribble effortlessly. That's why people would ask, look at Max Kelly. He knows too much for his young age. You know, they play like he mates. You go see people like Lami Yama, all these things. Now they run again, that's so he be. Now, away from that, I watched the video today. Haters TV post them. I go see post that maybe tomorrow. So, Noni Madueke development coach. When they talk about Noni Madueke, so I will first read the quotes, and I'll tell you what the man talk in full because I watched the video. He said he's a first-rate player. I'll be surprised if he's not starting on the left for Arsenal and maybe rotating with Bukayo Saka on the right. Now, in totality, what Baba they explain, they say for Arsenal gets Martinelli who they play on the left. Martinelli knows how to dribble. You get Martinelli is a transition player. He's very good on the break. But based on the way teams they play against Arsenal, they set up 10 men behind the ball. Arsenal they usually get plenty breaks. You get. Instead, now we go in the ascending order. You get. Whereas the opposition will they try to defend the so-called pressure. So if the same Martinelli they play for a team like maybe Newcastle, a team like maybe Manchester United that plays on the counter attack, you go see Martinelli's skill, that raw pace, you go thrive. But because we play for a team that dominates 9 out of 10 times, you don't go really see spaces like that to exploit. So he can talk about Trossard. Trossard can exploit spaces, but he doesn't have that pace. You get? He can to say Noni Madueke has both. Because he talk about Martinelli and Trossard features. Say Madueke has the pace, he has the trickery, so he can play better against low blocks. Because against a low block, you need players that can dribble, tricky players. Dribble, boom, use your pace. Dribble and move. That's how they ask for Ademola Lookman. That's how we're asking for Rafael. Players that can dribble and move with pace. Not players that have pace and no dribbling, no dribbling ability. Or you have dribbling ability, you don't have pace. This is a league of pace. It's called EPL for a reason. You get, but yeah, don't change. If you don't get pace, you go struggle for this league. You get. So he explain all those things. Come talk say in the sea Noni Madueke starting. And so when Thomas Tuchel they played on the Madueke, he played him lots of times on the left. We brought him on the Madueke because his primary role is to play on the right. His secondary role is to play on the left. He has that ability to do both. So that's why at the same could they watch next season. I know we're surprised. Don't tell this before. Don't be surprised if you see Noni Madueke on the left and Martinelli the bench. Don't open your mouth say what's happened? You get. Now, did you know that Manchester United have been offered the opportunity to sign Dusan Vlahovic and they rejected it in the last 3 days. Their response be say, we are focused on getting Benjamin Sesko. Say now Benjamin Sesko then they find according to Fabio Romano. When I saw this story, I said, how the mighty has fallen. This is the same Dusan Vlahovic who will pursue. He reject us. Go join Juventus. Look at, if you say they tell them far back then, say in 2025 you are going to be a shit packer that nobody would want. He no go believe him. He no go believe him. He tell us we no get Champions League football. Look at him today. If Arsenal do mistake now, call up, he go wrong come. Look at him today. They cannot get a buyer for him. So tell the bank and say, can we tear your contracts? You are not relevant in today's world again. It's quite unfortunate. I don't know how the guy they fall down. That's what I mean. I support those who they say, if they sell Gabriel Jesus, wait, even said there's a rumor that came out today, say Tottenham must go on sign Gabriel Jesus. I saw that report. Gets how true that is, I don't really know, but me, I just want to wait for clarity. We'll get clarity. So if Arsenal end up selling Gabriel Jesus or loan him out, I don't go mind if they bring in the Vlahovic, make us stay for bench. I don't go mind. So if they can do that for us, I'm up for it. Now today I want to understand the reason why Luis Diaz close eye for months for Liverpool. Did you know that he was earning £63,000 per week? And now he's earning 269,000 euros per week at Bayern Munich. Wait, not even in euro, 63,000 euros, which means in pounds you go even lower. Imagine that. Because I mean, they think something that because of the Bojota, maybe no good the barrier, fans for the para for that. But the money, they're not going to increase in money, increase in contracts. I also remember Baba said, I lie you. I know my value. I know that they give for now. So that's what it just be. Now let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Moby Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They're into dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you call them on +234 80 646 42234, and they are located at number 7 Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, number 5, Gary Neville, they talk say Arsenal will win the 2025-2026 EPL season, as it will happen August 16th when they go unfold. So we'll see how everything will happen. Shall we say that they hope so Arsenal will win for us, make everybody very, very happy. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of the night. Now good night. I'm gonna get out. Sorry guys. Ciao.